of me in the living body or at death, there's a recognition by no one that there never was a me.
Yeah.
God, yeah, or is this? But it's too late to go back and tell anyone. No, it's true. We've never heard from anybody then else. But even in the living body, it's not possible to tell anyone else. I can't tell you that. It's not possible to tell you that. I can try and describe it or get around it and keep on saying all there is this and all there is enoughness. But those words are not this, they're not what is. They're just a description of it. So it's utterly impossible for anyone to tell anybody else about this. It's the one thing that is unknowable in the whole of it.
Okay, now what I wanted to ask, is it like a process of the body getting used to...
Well, that can seem to happen, but it's not necessary. I mean, I do know people that didn't even have an awakening. I know people that, and we don't hear about other people. I know 3 or 4 people that we were involved in who were seekers, and then it was all over. They didn't even have an awakening.
Yeah, no, what you described about sitting in the office and then...
Oh, right, yeah, that seems like a process.
Yeah.
In the end, it obviously isn't. Because there's no one there, there isn't anybody sitting in the office.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Bill.
Tom, I had an experience maybe 30 or 40 years ago, which I guess you could call an awakening, and now I'm still living in the me.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm retarded or something?
Yeah. No, you're the same as I was. No, that's what I'm saying. I had this thing, apparently, or an awakening happened. I didn't have it. And I went on being Tony Parsons, still rushing around looking for something, like you are. Everybody, that invariably is what most people do. They go on looking for something or trying to be better and all that crap, in order to try and get something that they can never have. That's invariably how it works, seems to happen.
You were just referring to that final death, or the point of death, you were saying, something like that. At that point, did you notice that the body was changing then with the final control element of me being
Yes, yeah, huge relaxation and huge energy.
And was that something that was happening over, not in time, but over the course of...
No, I think after the initial thing, there is a difference in the body, but it's still a residue of me, and there is more energy. And as I say, the problem sometimes is that that experience can be turned into an idea that I am enlightened, and then a huge energy can come there, which can become very emotional, and people can be very attracted to somebody who is actually still in awakening, but are acting out the enlightened thing. But the power that goes out like that at first returns back, because there's still a stickiness in here, there's still an energy that sucks in everything, and that energy goes out at first, and boom, people come maybe, and then it goes back to self-glorification.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. No, I'm really thinking about what you call the point of death, when that's all over.
Right.
Because it seems like the body is still something material that doesn't switch within an instant. It's like the body adjusts to that.
Yeah, that's why to a certain extent it's true that it seems as though most people need an awakening for the body to adjust for that boundless energy. But that sounds like something is working out a process. In the end, forget it. Yeah. But it certainly seems that there's some sort of preparation for the body to be able to take on that. It's huge relaxation and a huge amount of energy.
Tony, I just want to go back to what the gentleman said earlier about, you know, being retarded. When I asked you before when I asked you before that you didn't know that there was no me, because, you know, when there's a shift, there's such a great amount of guilt built in and shame.
I didn't really suffer from much guilt or shame ever, actually. I wasn't one of those sort of people.
Well, because it feels like I'm doing something wrong and I gotta do something. You know,
for a lot of people, it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then even though you tell me there's not, it's still that, you know, that circulates around in there, and there's nothing that I can do about that. And I know, you know, when I recognize it, a minute it falls away, but it still happens. You know, that maybe I should have done it differently, or what, you know.
But there isn't anybody to do it differently.
When you talk about energy,
when I talk about
energy, and you mentioned, sorry, no idea how to put it on. When you talked about energy, and you said there was a huge increase of energy, I thought energy was boundless.
Well, yes, it is, but it also can be contracted. So in the contracted energy, there's a reduction of that energy. So and there's a constraint. So the me lives in a sort of constrained body that's tight and tense. When that's released, there's a release of that energy.
But if it's alternating with all that is, I mean, if it's in the same system, then surely the energy remains the same amount.
No, there is boundless energy, but that energy can be anything. That energy is anything and everything. It's constrained energy.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean, if there's no me, then how can the energy be constrained?
Well, we're back to the whole essence of this message, and that is apparently all there is boundless energy, but apparently that energy can appear as a constrained energy, which is then thought to be a separation, and that is a fantasy. But it seems very real for the me, that's all. And when that feeling of fear and tightness suddenly is released, then...
Yeah, thank you, but you also mentioned the energy of the guru, and you said, well, a guru...
Yeah, well, that's energy appearing as a guru who is seeking self-glorification.
But why wouldn't that be constrained?
It is.
Even though it expands and goes...
It is energy in a constrained, in a form that comes out of the me, the residue.
I see. Yes, thank you.
You said that there are some people, when the eye dropped and the energy, the big energy came and went in, and then they glorify themselves.
Well, they don't do that. There isn't anybody that does that. There isn't anybody.
Exactly.
But that's what seems to happen.
Exactly. How can somebody be protected? Can we go to you to check? No, I think it's you never.
Do you want to be protected?
No. Sure. Always.
No, you can't. There's nothing.
It's. I think this person doesn't recognize that he's still in an awakening process.
No.
So.
It's completely helpless. The guru, the great guru, who is the great all-seeing, wonderful, loving, you know that stuff, who empowers people and and also affects people very emotionally. It's a machine. It's like anything else. It's a robot. There isn't anybody in there doing it. It's energy arising as an apparently enlightened master who's all loving and all that rubbish. So it's just energy appearing in that way. Energy can appear as an apparently enlightened master. Of course, it does do that. There's nothing right or wrong with it. It's what happens.
But I have to say, for me, I would like that it really drops and not that I'm still in the waking process thinking, wow, because it seems to be that the I dropped and the energy, I don't know.
I mean, the way I did say yesterday, it's very easy to recognise.
Okay. It's easy to recognize.
Yeah, if they are offering to help you, just run as fast as you can.
No, yes. No, this I understand.
She wants to know about herself.
No, let's say, if somebody is in I have this state of awakening, let's say, and then you said that the I drops, or the
Finally, yeah.
Finally.
It's the end, yeah. Apparently.
Apparently, exactly. But then you also said that this energy comes, this very strong relaxation and energy comes to your back, and some people...
I know, but then you're back in awakening, sorry. In awakening there's still a me.
Okay. This is for sure, then it's for sure finished. No game later, no...
Would you like a note from me? A guarantee. When the whole thing collapses, there is nothing left.
Yeah.
I don't mean there's a bit left, but there's nothing left. And of course, there never was anything there.
Exactly.
All the time there's a me there, the me will go on performing and attracting other me's to it, and offering other me's help, because it's a me. That's what it was. When there's nothing, there can't be any possibility of helping anybody, because there isn't anybody out there to help.
Wonderful. Yeah, because I met people, they explain exactly the same, that the me dropped, but they play this guru game.
No, they don't play it.
Oh, no, okay.
No, energy plays it through that body.
And I said, oh, never like this, please, with me. Okay. So that's my question, because I don't, I hope...
But you don't have
if
any
it drops,
choice.
it drops.
You don't have any choice. There's no choice. And it's dinner time.